Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 5. Lascia il
And
campo
that's the
per
start
il
of another
numero
45 minutes.
47.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pass somewhat off target.
Great hit! And it's there!
And they are pulling clear here. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Botafogo find a position of real strength now. There's a sharp little ball here. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Neymar picked out brilliantly. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
He has found a way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
No luck with that dink over the top. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
And that was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
The referee has given a corner. Corner number 2 then. Messi goes short. Now it's Messi. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Pirlo. Haaland did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Beckenbauer has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Davis. Good read, needed to be. Quality ball. That pass isn't the best. Neymar. Great chance! It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
It's become a case of men against boys. Hernandez. And then up he goes! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Milan got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Oh, important interception. Haaland just eases him off the ball. That pass has been well intercepted.
Neymar really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Davis with the clearance. Decent progress down the left. Hernandez. That's a nicely measured pass. And it's Neymar. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered.
And De Bruyne! And one more try! Great football, shot and save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Foden. Now it's Haaland. Pirlo. That has been cut short. Aimed beyond the defence. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Oh,
recupero.
shooting chance! And that is wildly off target. Looking here to chip it through. Now it's Messi. Well, played right into his path. Oh, he's in! He's had a hit! It's in!
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Lewandowski gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che non è consentito parcheggiare intorno allo stadio. Grazie della collaborazione.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. There's the whistle. Araujo spots it and intercepts. He's looking to set free a runner, and the finish! Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Serginho. Pirlo. Serginho. Jordi Alba. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Mbappe. Ederson can claim that. Serginho. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
In with the challenge. Good ball over the top. Ederson deals with it effortlessly. Oh, he's found support out wide. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. And he gets rid in a hurry. Vinicius Junior gets into some space. There's the hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. David Villa gets it away. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Swung over into the middle. Vinicius Junior. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's a lovely, neat pass. And he cuts out the supply. Jordi Alba. And here's Maradona. Now it's Neymar. Bellingham. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, played through for the wide man. Bellingham wins the duel this time. That is a great pick out. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's picked out the run. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 13, Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 4. Teremos uma substituição.
Great chance here from position A1.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Hello! Botafogo have their second corner now. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Caicedo, gently done. He's ended up in no man's land. Botafogo have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Bellingham. That pass has been well intercepted. That's headed upfield. David Villa. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. And that has been cleared. Rice goes short. Oh, that's a fine challenge. That's a sharp pass. And now they can spring out of defence. David Villa. Rice. And here's Bellingham.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Defending of the desperate variety. And smartly reclaimed.
Well,
And it's half-time here. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos que permaneçam sentados durante a partida. Agradecemos sua cooperação. Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 27.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Botafogo have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Vinicius Junior. No, he's not going to get any further than that.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Pirlo. Costa Curta. Pirlo. Bellingham. And it's Roberto Carlos. It's Pirlo. He could be in here. Oh, that was vital. Jordi Alba.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Stoichkov. Maradona could try cutting inside here. Picked up. Can he put it away? Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Engages and forces him off the ball. More and more pressure on the ball here. Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Stoichkov. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Can he get it through? Maradona. Now it's Maradona. Tries a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Caicedo charging forward down that flank. Neymar rolls it backwards.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Mbappe, big chance! And he's following up! And he hits the net! And finally, he has breathed life into the game! Bellingham duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly...
Bellingham! Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's had a hit! De Bruyne. Botafogo do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Brilliantly cut out. De Bruyne goes steaming forward. Great position, shot at goal! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rudiger cuts it out. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He's in a great position. Shapes to shoot. Really well taken goal. And again they hit the front. David Villa at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Madrid go into the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Bellingham. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And here's Stoichkov. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Maradona. And time is up. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Botafogo definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. The action has already started. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Stoichkov. That has not gone well. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That is good alertness. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's Neymar! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois.
Nakata! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Koundé. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Referee's given a throw. He's a sharp little ball here. Vinicius Junior. That is a great ball. Now the finish! Goal! Botafogo!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Robertson. And it's Neymar. Now it's Stoichkov. Big chance! Must be! Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, great ball! And he's searching through. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well read, nice interception.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, this is a great position. Hits one! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, I just hope you won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Oh, he's onto this. Some resolute defending there. Bellingham. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
It's a really well-measured ball. Nice ball, and he's in here. Oh, that's well spotted. And the ball is out of play. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
De Bruyne. He's played him through. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Haaland. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Big chance! And he hits the net! Two to the good! They have breathing space! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Botafogo are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And back to the keeper they go. Beckenbauer. De Bruyne. And it's Roberto Carlos. Played out towards the right wing. That is good alertness. Costa Curta. Alaba. Now it's Neymar. Nakata. Beckenbauer. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Botafogo go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. That gets things going for the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. No way through there. Costa Curta. Botafogo can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he's there to retrieve it. De Bruyne.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Botafogo have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Neymar.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Pirlo. Neymar looking to run onto it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Botafogo are 2 up early in the second half. That's been cut out, well played. So we've reached the hour mark. Interesting ball. Adams spots it and intercepts. He's through here. And he's there to clear it. Pirlo. Now it's Neymar. Great ball if he can get there. And he's managed to get free. Now can he... And the shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
A case now of complete control. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Neymar. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Botafogo have themselves a chance from the spot. Courtois will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. No, he's missed it!
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Pedri. Oh, good. Can he put it away? And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Botafogo are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Quality ball. And the pass is intercepted. Hernandez makes the interception. Pirlo. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Kimmich. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, there's a probing ball. That has been cut short. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Botafogo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Lewandowski. And he's intervened well there. Pedri. That is a great pick out. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Oh, that's a key interception. He's having a hit! Quarter of an hour played. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. McAllister. Great ball if he can get there. There's the hit! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Moved on forwards. He's picked his way through. Messi takes control. And Messi!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he nearly went all the way.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And it's gone back to the keeper.
Botafogo really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Big chance! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Roberto Carlos. He could be in here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That'll be a throw-in. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Great chance! And it's in!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
McAllister. Can he latch on to this? Messi. Pedri. Oh, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. That's a decent clearance. Corner number 2 then. Now that's a fine challenge. Costa Curta gets good distance on it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's been caught napping. De Bruyne. Al Kubasi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Kimmich. And here's Doku. That's headed upfield. McAllister. Oh, great chance. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. Messi plays it short. And that was very necessary. And it's Belletti. And he cuts out the supply. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. Pirlo gets his pass away. Kimmich gets it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. De Bruyne. Messi. Alaba gets over and intercepts. Bellingham. And here's Lewandowski! And that's what you call inspired goal. And the first half is done. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And the game has already resumed here.
Botafogo can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Haaland. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now there's a fine ball. Doku! He's missed, but not by that far. Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he can clear it away. Cleared without complication. And it's Lewandowski. Roberto Carlos. That is ended up in no man's land. And that has been cleared. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's Pirlo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Pirlo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Messi with the short one. He gets big! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
That looks a cracking ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Keeper's dealt with that. Hernandez threads one in towards the middle. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? They're up to 5 corners now. Beckenbauer with the clearance. Well, that's a little loose. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee.
71.649 espectadores.
Roberto Carlos. Strong running down that left flank. De Bruyne. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here...
Shot at goal! They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Doku! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner count is rising. That's 6. There's the shot! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, that is a good ball to... Real chance! It's fallen kindly here. It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
Haaland! Keeper always had the measure of that.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
It's a lucky 7th corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, what has happened here? Big header! And he seemed certain to get the 6th.
Teremos uma substituição.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Now it's Rafinha. Pedri. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And he was quick to react.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. That's a little off target. Can he finish? And he steered it beyond the post. Roberto Carlos. Nice defending, it's got the job done. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more.